everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button because today we are embarking on one of the most iconic trips in the world, the garden route of South Africa. Stretching along the picturesque South Cape coast, the garden route is a feast for the senses. Think about lush forests, pristine beaches, charming towns, and adventure around every corner. We are talking from Mossel Bay all the way to Storms River mouth and everything incredible in between. Our adventure officially began as we touched down at George Airport. After our flight from Johannesburg, the first order of business was picking up our trusty rental car, our chariot, for the next 6 days. From the airport, it was a short and scenic drive to our first destination, the beautiful Herolds Bay, and our incredible coastal villa, Waves of Grace. And just look at this place. Waves of Grace is absolutely stunning. We spent the afternoon just soaking in these incredible ocean views from our balcony and exploring every beautiful corner of this beautiful villa, and just breathed in that fresh ocean air. It is truly a hidden paradise. Herolds Bay itself is such a charming, sheltered little gem. We took a leisurely stroll along the beach, explored the rock pools, and just took in the views. What a way to start our garden route adventure, relaxing on our balcony, listening to the crashing sounds of the waves. After soaking up every last bit of that stunning sunset, our stomachs started rumbling. And you know what that means. Seafood mission. We hopped in the car and made the short drive back to George, setting our sights on the garden route mall. We were on the hunt for the perfect dinner spot. And we found it. Dinner was absolutely delicious. Fresh seafood, exactly what we were craving after a day of exploring. And with our bellies full and feeling good, we were now on our way back to Herolds Bay. But honestly, as amazing as today has been, there is this incredible buzz in the air. Because tomorrow is going to be epic. We've got some really exciting plans, and I seriously cannot wait to share them with you all. The anticipation is real. After a delightful breakfast and a final exploration of our villa's rooftop, we packed our bags, eager for our next adventure in Mossel Bay, a town approximately 45 kilometers from George. Our first stop in Mossel Bay was the iconic Same Place restaurant and lighthouse. We received a warm welcome from the gentleman running the establishment, who graciously allowed us to ascend to the top of the lighthouse, where we were rewarded with incredible panoramic views. Finally on the top, okay? So we are definitely on top of the lighthouse, guys. We savored the breathtaking scenery for quite some time, then settled down for coffee at the Same Place restaurant, which we declare serves the best coffee in Mossel Bay. My partner particularly enjoyed a glass of pinotage as we both soaked in the shimmering sunlight on the water and the majestic backdrop of the Otaniqua Mountains. Following our lighthouse experience, we descended to the rock pools, walked a portion of the St. Blaise Trail and explored the fascinating Stone Age cave. With our Mossel Bay exploration complete, it was time to continue our journey eastwards toward Knysna. As the afternoon wore on, it was time to leave Mossel Bay behind. and continue our journey towards Knysna. We took the scenic drive through the lush wilderness area, truly appreciating its natural beauty. Our plan was to check into our booked Airbnb on Leisure Isle in Knysna. But well, travel doesn't always go to plan. We arrived to a locked gate. Despite repeated calls, no one was responding on their phones. We were officially stranded. Panic set in for a moment, but we quickly switched gears and started scrambling to find an alternative accommodation. And boy, were we lucky. We stumbled upon an absolute gem, Amanzi Boutique Lodge. From the moment we arrived, the staff at Amanzi were absolutely incredible. They treated us like royalty, and we were so fortunate to find a truly beautiful room here. It felt like a blessing in disguise. It was the perfect place to reset and take the iconic views. We even got some incredible drone footage of the majestic Knysna heads and the vast, beautiful lagoon. What a roller coaster day, but ending up here at Amanzi felt like a win. So after checking in at Amanzi and being amazed at how beautiful it is, it was time for us to hit up the Knysna waterfront for some dinner. And let me tell you, we totally scored. We found this amazing spot called Dry Dog Restaurant. Seriously, their sushi and pasta beyond good. It was just a perfect way to cap off our day. After dinner, we drove back to Amanzi and called it a night. See you tomorrow early in the morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. We woke up bright and early today, and before we checked out of Amanzi, we had to explore the lagoon beach. The tide was super low at the lagoon beach, which meant we could walk on the wet sand for ages. It was so cool seeing all the little bits and bobs and just how far the water receded. After checking out, it wasn't over yet. Next up on our itinerary was somewhere truly awesome, the Knysna Elephant Park. You guys are seriously not going to believe what we got to do there. Knysna Elephant Park, we've come to check out some elephants. Hey everyone, guess where we are? The Knysna Elephant Park. This place has been caring for African elephants since 1994. pretty amazing. First, we got buckets of elephant snacks after paying our fee, then watched a video. Next thing we know, we are on a tractor heading into the fenceless habitat. No barriers, just us and the elephants. It is so cool how they manage this. We get up close, but always on the elephants' terms. They choose where to go and what to do. Seeing these magnificent animals in their element is just incredible. Seriously, if you're ever in South Africa, you have to visit the Knysna Elephant Park. It is an unforgettable experience. Guys, we've made it into the Knysna Elephant Park, and honestly, I am buzzing. Before we go to meet these incredible creatures, we had a quick but important safety talk, just to make sure we know the drill. And then it was time. First up, feeding the elephants. I swear Jumbo knew exactly what was up. These gentle giants definitely know that visitors bring snacks. We got to hand feed them, interact with them up close, and all under the super watchful eyes of them amazing guides. It was just incredible. But the coolest part, we actually got to walk alongside these elephants. It is one thing to see them and another thing to be next to them. Now Elsie, the matriarch, she was on a mission. She just took off, walked so fast and totally left us in a dust. But her daughter, oh, I totally forgot her name. She was super sweet and let me and my partner get some truly beautiful photos and just have this incredible moment with her. Honestly, it was a mix of pure adrenaline and a little bit scary all at once. Living so close to Kruger, I know how powerful and yes, dangerous elephants can be if you are not careful. So huge shout out to our guides. Their work is just sterling, keeping everyone else safe while giving us these unforgettable experiences. After finishing at the elephant park, we drove back to Knysna. We just rushed back to Knysna to check into the Alexander guest house. And wow, talk about views. Perched high on a rock on the Knysna eastern head, the Alexander guest house has these incredible vistas of the Indian Ocean and the lagoon mouth. The staff was super welcoming. But there was no time to waste. We had a sunset cruise booked with Amanzi. We got whisked right to the waterfront where a beautiful boat was waiting. It is time for some golden hour magic. We absolutely loved our cruise, sipping on a pinotage as the sun dipped below the horizon over the vast lagoon. Afterwards, we grabbed our dinner from Amanzi and headed back to the Alexander House. What a better way to end a perfect day than with a jacuzzi massage and more pinotage, leading to a great night's sleep. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. So the morning after our comfy stay at the Alexander House started exactly how it should, with a delicious breakfast. Fueled up and ready to go, we checked out and made a beeline for our first stop of the day, the Knysna Eastern Head viewpoint. And wow, what a view! Seriously, pictures don't even do justice. From up here, you get this incredible panoramic shot of the entire vast lagoon with Leisure Isle super chill in the middle. Then you can see the western head across the way. And of course, the dramatic mouth of the lagoon where it meets the mighty Indian Ocean. It's just breathtaking. You've got these sheer drop cliffs, crashing waves down below, and these jagged rocks just jutting straight out of the water. The sounds of the ocean combined with these incredible sights, it was just amazing. We honestly could have stayed there the whole day. We lingered around, exploring every single corner of the platform, just soaking in it all. But anyway, all good things must come to an end, at least for this leg of the journey. We decided it was time to hit the road and head to our next destination. Guess where we are off to next? Hey guys, we have made it to stunning Plettenberg Bay, or Plet, as the locals call it. We literally just arrived and headed straight to Beacon Island, and honestly, we were completely blown away by the beauty of Herolds Beach, with the majestic Herolds National Park forming the perfect backdrop. Today is all about taking it easy. We spent the morning just relaxing, taking leisurely walks along the shore, appreciating the incredibly soft sand and the gentle calming waves. The sea here is just divine. We really soaked in those incredible views. After all that serenity, it was time for our second coffee of the day, and we found this lovely spot called Soto's Coffee Shop. I highly recommend it. We decided it was time to leave Plet and head towards Tsitsikamma, but not for long, because we had to double back and check in at our guest house in Plettenberg Bay first. Our main mission for the day was a visit to the Tsitsikamma Wildlife Awareness Center in Kurland. This place is incredible. They do amazing work rehabilitating and rescuing all sorts of animals, especially members of the feline group, those magnificent big cats. We saw so many incredible creatures here, from playful meerkats to majestic lions. We even saw a beautiful leopard. I can't believe I forgot its name. There were also feral cats, some interesting hybrid cats, and even some charming tortoises. Our guide Ayanda was absolutely brilliant and so knowledgeable. We learned so much with him.
There was no breakfast for them, no lunch, it's only a dinner that I have for them.
After a truly enlightening visit at Tsitsikamma, we drove back to Plettenberg Bay and checked into our guest house, the lovely Ocean View Guest House. Later that evening, we got ourselves ready and headed down to the central beach. We chose Mobi restaurant for dinner, and let me tell you, their seafood platter was absolutely delicious. We rounded off the day with a warm swim, the perfect way to relax. Now we are tucked into bed and our minds are buzzing about the excitement where we are headed tomorrow. Hey guys, day 5. We are still in the Plettenberg Bay area and we are just about to have breakfast. After breakfast, we are driving out to Tsitsikamma National Forest. After a delicious breakfast, we checked out of our lovely ocean view accommodation, ready for the next leg of our journey. We hit the N2 route, heading straight for the incredible Tsitsikamma National Park. We drove down to the entrance of the national park, paid our fees, and then we drove down to the Storms River's mouth As soon as we arrived, we couldn't help but notice the truly unique sight here. The dark tea-colored waters of the Storm River, often playfully called Coca-Cola waters due to the tannins from the surrounding vegetation, flowing into the vast blue of the Indian Ocean. It is almost like two different worlds coming together, yet refusing to fully mix, creating this incredible visual divide. And the sound of the waves crashing against those rugged rocks is just mesmerizing, a powerful natural symphony. This entire area is also a marine protected area, safeguarding incredible sea life. And if you are lucky, you might even spot some dolphins frolicking, or even some southern right whales during breeding season. So without any delay, we started our hike on the Storms River Mouth Trail. This iconic trail is famous for the incredible scenery and, of course, its 3 spectacular suspension bridges. The highlight is the main 77-meter long bridge. The suspension bridge sways 7 meters above the churning waters where the river meets the sea. The trail itself is roughly 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles long for the round trip between the bridges and back. And while it does involve some uphill section and stairs, it is generally considered to be of a moderate difficulty. It is definitely manageable for most fitness levels, and every step is worth it for those views. Crossing the swaying bridges high above the churning waters with the river mouth stretching out before you is an exhilarating experience you will never forget. Beyond the suspension bridges, Tsitsikamma is known as South Africa's adventure capital. While we focus on the hike today, there are so many other incredible activities here, like the famous kayak and lilo adventures, where you paddle into the gorge, or taking a Spirit of Tsitsikamma boat cruise to see the dramatic cliffs from the water. You can even find canopy tours, segway tours, and for the truly daring, the world's highest commercial bungee jump at the nearby Bloukrans Bridge. There is also a restaurant with ocean views and a shop at the rest camp for all your needs. After exploring the suspension bridges, we were feeling adventurous and decided to tackle the other half of the Storms River Mouth Trail, the one leading further up the mountain.
Yeah, that's where the lookout point is at.
The views were already starting to get even more spectacular. However, about halfway up, reality struck. We realized we were seriously underprepared. We hadn't even brought a bottle of water with us. The South African sun can be intense, and that climb was definitely getting our hearts pumping. So with a bit of disappointment, but at a lot of common sense, we made the verdict to turn around and head back down to camp. Safety first.
2 hours of our time, and I think maybe the next time I come back, I'll come back late.
All that unexpected exertion definitely worked up an appetite. We had a delicious and well-deserved lunch at the View restaurant, right here at Storms River mouth. The name doesn't lie. The vistas here are incredible. And with our energy levels replenished, it was time for our big next adventure, the Bloukrans Bridge. We hopped back in the car and have made our way there. We arrived at Bloukrans Bridge in good time and immediately felt the buzz of the excitement. Maybe a little bit of nervous energy. This isn't any bridge. Bloukrans Bridge is one of the highest single-span concrete arch bridges in the world. It stands at an impressive 216 meters, which is over 700 feet above Bloukrans River Gorge. Construction on this engineering marvel was completed in 1983, and it is a vital part of the N2 highway connecting the Eastern and the Western Cape. This whole area is actually home to some incredible feats of engineering when it comes to bridges. Not too far from here, you'll find another massive structure like the Van Staden's Bridge and the Herolds River Bridge, all showcasing impressive architectural design to navigate these deep gorges. We geared up and experienced the skywalk, which takes you right out to the platform where they do the famous Bloukrans bungee jump. We were even lucky enough to witness someone taking the plunge. It was both incredible and terrifying to watch. Now, Bloukrans is renowned for having the world's highest commercial bungee jump from a bridge. People come here from all over the globe to experience this ultimate adrenaline rush. Now, some of you might be expecting me to have jumped, and while the opportunity was definitely there, I decided to sit this one out. The sheer scale of the bridge and the dizzying drop into that gorge below was honestly a bit overwhelming for me. Plus, I had a bit of a near-miss bungee jump situation back in Phuket, Thailand in 2018. Let's just say that memory lingered. So I decided I'm not jumping. So even without jumping, the entire experience at the Bloukrans Bridge was absolutely incredible. Just being on that bridge, taking in the vastness of the landscape was breathtaking. After an exhilarating afternoon, we finished up at the bridge and headed back towards Plettenberg Bay. This time, we had a new place to check in.
Ah, the good old ground.
Now I'm safe.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to take a picture with the bridge.
Yeah, we do.
Moi. Moi translates to English as all sides beautiful, and it truly lives up to its name. This place is absolutely amazing. The chalets face either the sea or the forest, and we chose the forest facing one. But even more from here, we had a fantastic view of the Plettenberg river and with its distinctive Coca-Cola colored waters flowing down into the lagoon, joining with the Beetle River. What an incredible picturesque spot. Later that evening, we drove back into Plettenberg Bay for dinner, and our choice tonight was Sol Restaurant. Ambience at Sol Restaurant was amazing. Live music, delicious food, it just made it the perfect way to wind down after such an adventurous day. We drove back to the tranquility of Alcan Mall and called it a night. Tomorrow we will be heading back towards George. Morning from Alcan to Moy. We're just about to have some breakfast and be on the way back to George. Our vacation is almost coming to an end, and what a beautiful place to have visited. Alcan to Moy. We officially checked out of Alcan to Moy and are cruising back to George, soaking in all those beautiful garden route towns one last time. To wind down the morning time, we made a chill stop at the Garden Route Wolves Sanctuary. A small fee, then we ventured in and saw actual wolves, some cool hybrid dogs, and even a few farm animals. It was super informative. We even spotted this little bunny who made a great escape and was hilariously distracting the wolves. We cruised through Sedgefield and Wilderness, even making a quick detour to Victoria Bay. The weather was being a bit moody, so we grabbed some coffee to warm up and headed straight for George. We checked it into the Barrows place, our home for the night. Our big plan, drive the epic Otenika mountain pass and visit an ostrich farm in Otsoro. And what an adventure that was. We arrived at the Chandelier Ostrich Farm and Restaurant, paid our admittance, and got to hang out on the balcony, feeding the giraffe some acacia leaves while we waited. So cool. Then it was ostrich time. Our guide was super knowledgeable and made the whole interaction a blast. We fed the ostriches corn right from our palms. Feeling their pecks was an insane experience. definitely. Afterwards, we drove into Otteron town to check out the ostrich emporium, though we didn't end up buying anything. Back in George that night, we decided to call it a night with some delicious Chinese food. Our Garden Route adventure officially comes to an end as we fly back to Johannesburg. Morning came, we got prepared, and then before leaving for Johannesburg, we had to have a super yummy breakfast at the Dickens coffee shop. Seriously, their coffee and breakfast were absolutely delicious. Thanks for following along on this incredible trip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. See you in the next.